What is up, Globetrotters? What I like to do for the Geoguessr daily challenge is we are incepted into location somewhere in the world. We got to move around, figure out where we are in chat. If you would be so kind as to shout out the answers. If you think you know where we are, shout it out, but no Googling, only guessing. This is USA, 1898, Church of the Immaculate Conception. I always thought that story was a bit sus. Did you? Well, thank you, Try for Checkmate, for the sub. 6 months, much appreciated. The Immaculate Conception, folks, let's talk about it. Doesn't it just seem like a convenient story that Mary would have told Joseph? It's like, hey, Joseph. So yeah, I know I'm pregnant, but no, I didn't do the deed. Not only did I not do the deed with you, sir, as you well know, I also didn't do the deed with any other. You know who impregnated me? It was the Holy Spirit. That's who. And we'll end it at that one. Holy Spirit or bust, folks. 271, 22, 64. Do we have a state? Arkansas. Fort Smith, Arkansas. Does anyone know Fort Smith? So I'm guessing it's the 60. Okay, it's Arkansas 64. It can happen to some animal species. No, true enough. I'm not saying it's impossible. Far be it for me to declare the word of many's Lord and Savior Jesus Christ is impossible. And to be fair, I've seen impossible shit happen many times in my life. So 64 in Arkansas, Fort Smith, Arkansas on the 22. Yeah, I like how you see the state. It's not Iowa, it's Arkansas, for sure. So we're crossing 271, 71B. I don't see Fort Smith. And is that the Tennessee border? So Memphis is on the border. Okay. Familiar with Fort Bragg at all? Not really. I don't see Fort Smith, guys. Bald knob. Is there any other kind of knob? Am I dumb? Probably am. Nobody helped me in the chat, so. Nobody helped me in the chat, so we're stuck. Fort Smith. All right, we're at the end of the state. We did find it just in time. Downtown Fort Smith. Where would the old part be? Here. Nice. Okay, we got that just in time. It's on the border. It's on the Arkansas border with what? Oklahoma? Yeah, it's on the Arkansas border with Oklahoma. Very cool. Along with the possible things, you think Trump staged his assassination attempt? I don't know. It's like, do you trust anything you see on TV anymore? You know what I mean? What was the question about Fort Bragg related to? Question number 2. Help me. If you think you know, shout it out. This looks more tropical. Yeah, I can't trust anything I see on TV anymore. So it's like, I don't know, was that a squib? Was that a blood packet? Who knows, right? Okay, Spanish language. Contacto. Constructora Barreal. Okay. So we know it's Spanish language. Call on me, rehabilitated monkey. Is it Eric Pride's fan? Or are you a fan of the original? They renamed Fort Liberty because it was named after a Confederate general, but after they renamed it back to Fort Bragg, after a different Bragg, was it dumb to rename it in the first place? Yeah, well, I mean, there's the main square in Toronto, and one of the main roads downtown is called Dundas. And so it was like Young Dundas Square, and there was this ridiculous woke argument that we should rename it after, and I think the word they chose, nobody was happy with. And then, of course, they spent $3 million. This is where the sadness leaves me, is because you spend $3 million renaming a street because someone's feelings might ostensibly be hurt. But, alternatively, I don't know, you could have used that $3 million to feed, clothe, and house homeless people. But what the fuck do I know, right? Because that just makes too much fucking sense. That looks like the Colombian flag. You think Colombia? Floyd says Colombia as well. Yeah, it looked like the Colombia flag. One minute on the clock. Distribuciones Mundo Tercero. Okay. Guarapo is Colombia. Is that a city in Colombia? What part? Because it's street names. Do you have a sense of the part of the country? Carnes la economía Santana. Cheap meat. Okay, we're just going the country. That's it. Random Colombia get. I'll go north middle. Lana says, I definitely had risk games be faster than 12 minutes. I may have been a noob at the time. And I took dead last, but it was fast. Yeah, exactly. I've never had a turn 4 win ever on those. I've never had a turn 5 win on those settings. It was ridiculous. Okay, it was Colombia. That's number 3. Do we get little fun factoids now? All right, what is this? Japan? China? Probably China. What does that look like? Can anyone read this? Is that legible? Not really. Does anyone read Chinese? Please shout it out. Insane video. Thank you, Krauser. Thank you, sir. The counter argument here is that if something was named after Hitler, then it would be justified to rename it. I just feel like the Hitler argument is so undone. No, listen. My position has nothing to do with any appeal to justice. The world remains unjust. But if we are going to talk about dealing with limited public funds and there is a single person alive that does not have a home, that does not have enough to eat, the money is better spent on that. And that is an argument that a 5-year-old could understand, and that is an argument that I am unwavering about. Right? We can shove our heads up our ass and smell our own farts about justice and rights, But until we worry about the well-being, the physical, material well-being of every single human alive, those are well-meaning, high-minded bullshit arguments. Billionaires shouldn't exist, and I'll die on that hill. Yeah, billionaires are a systems failure, right? The sad thing is we see billionaires be vilified, and it's not the billionaire's fault. You would do what they do if you had access to those resources. Billionaires are the result of systems failures. Right? The criticism of the billionaire as a person has everything to do with envy. Right? If you were them, you would do what they do. But I agree, billionaires should not exist. The system should not allow it. Okay, what the fuck? Like, it's Chinese, right? Is this Japanese? I don't think this is Japanese, right? But, like, is it mainland China? You think it's Taiwan? Okay, I like Taiwan for this a lot. Why am I getting the music video version? I just want to listen to the song. Too many going on. Yes, the risk season just ended yesterday. Have you guys been grinding it up? Billionaires telling us poories to donate to Cali wildfires is hilarious, and they have all the money. Yeah, all the money. We have nothing left. We can barely afford to have children. It's fucking dumb. Maybe the sheep speaks Chinese. I don't know. I don't feel like I got it. Did you think it was Japanese? I don't think it was. I think it was Chinese. I think this Taiwan is an excellent guess. Did that sign say pretty wife eat cheese? Location description. Bubble tea, also known as boba, was invented in Taiwan in the 1980s and since become a global phenomenon. You know, I've enjoyed myself a boba. This looks like Europe to me at a glance. Germany. Mit Parkschein. I'm from Germany. My time to shine. All right, betting time. It is betting time to shine. Do you have a city, sir? Worms? Where is Worms? What's Pliflingheim? Oh, I can't even do it. I know that Worms is a city in Germany, but is that it? Is that where we are? There's a bit of a delay. Where is Worms? Close to? Yes, tell me where. What part of the country? Pretend I don't know anything, because I don't. I'm just a dum-dum. South of Frankfurt. Okay. All right. Are we in the city? There's a little Rhine movie. Can we get like maybe a name of the church here? Yeah, we're going over a train line and it splits. The train line runs southwest to a split. Schloss Herrnsheim. Is that this train line? That looks like a major train line. Could that be this? That actually kind of looks like it if we're facing south and... Okay. Where do we start out? We start out on a street called... on the corner of Ulrich von Huttenstrasse and... Hochheimer. Ulrich... You doing, Spirex? Look up the stop sign in German. It just says stop in English. I don't know. How do you say stop in German? You missed the earlier streams? You know, I think they were mostly because I was doing tournaments, but I should do it in the daytime. Okay, that's pretty good for Worms. In German, stop is stop with an extra P. Stop. Thank you, Wudge. Thank you, buddy. Yeah, I always mean to mix it up, and then I just don't. All right, question number 5. Desert? Africa? I'm getting Africa here. You guys like Africa? Okay, we're driving on the left. Is the sun in the north? Sun is in the north. Okay. This is desert southern Africa, I think. I don't even have the song up. People like the song. We think South Africa for this? Let me cruise a bit. Was that English? Nothing yet. Northeastern South Africa near Lesotho. That's a great place to start. You think Botswana? Okay. Let's get some language. We got English. Malemo. Does it say arise and shine? I like that. Malemo. JP Water, Tombstone. The sun is in the north. You think Botswana? Yeah, I could dig it. Okay, hold on. If that sign wasn't knocked over, we'd be able to read it better. Lepele Nikumpi local municipality. Is that Botswana, guys? Is that actually Lesotho? Is this ever Kenya? No, I think it's too far south for Kenya. No, Kenya would be English too, Joe. Kenya would also be a former British colony. Kenya, Uganda, Rwanda. No, wait, Rwanda was French, right? Mix it all up. Hey, Luis, thanks for 28 years. Well, that's a long time. Thank you for the 9 months, brother. This mountain is correct. Good point. So, yeah, okay, so Botswana is... Should we push north? On the way... South Africa on the way to Botswana? No, it's more about what the signage would be, right? One of the idiosyncrasies or tragedies of African history is that the tribal languages get all cut up by the kind of haphazard European colonial borders that ended up just being grandfathered in, I guess. So we were South Africa. We were Northeast South Africa, finishing with a grand total of 22,508. Just over the line for gold, I think. Thank you for helping me. You want to do around Toronto? Nice suburban neighborhood. I think I recognize this. No, maybe not. Keeler Boulevard. Let's get out of the neighborhood. You do time guesser? We can do time guesser. Not opposed. I like time guesser. Time guesser's fun. It looks like these houses all back onto the same ravine. Yeah, boom. How did I know? How do I get out of this neighborhood? Military Trail. So this is Scarborough. Military Trail in Scarborough. Can I get to a major? How you doing, Zodash? Nielsen. Okay, if I head south on Nielsen, I hit the green line. That's easy to find. Green line, Nielsen. Military Trail. And the neighborhood is... We're on 23. Cindy Nicholas. 23. Cindy Nicholas. Nice. Excuse me, folks. Pardon me there. I consider myself a VC person, but Pete is V much secondary with Kyle. What does that mean? This looks like Ninth Line. Scarborough, northern Scarborough, like Markham. No, I'm wrong. McNichol and Morning. Okay, it is. McNichol and Morningside. Morningside. Didn't even realize McNichol went that far. So we're on McNichol, and there is a. What is this anyway? Is it like a funeral home? Looks like a funeral home. It's a okay. No, it's a. It's a venue. It's an event venue. Grand Cinnamon Banquet and Convention. Hey, what's poppin', Argus? Started getting into Tool and seen you wearing a Tool shirt. Yes, sir. What's my favorite Tool album? Okay, so I fell in love with Tool in the Enema era, but Lateralis was a massively, massively like significant album for my life. So I'd say my favorite Tool album was Lateralis. It just works so well as a concept album. You know, the music parts of it, but also the concept of it. Do I actually like Toronto? Oh, that's a great question. I mean, I liked growing up here. I got a really sort of safe and free childhood, which is a great combination. It's very expensive. It's cold. Do you like safety? Are you willing to pay for it? Can you afford to live here? Those are the questions these days about liking Toronto. I mean, as a person who's lived here and nowhere else for 41 years, I could do with the ocean and never seeing snow again. That's how I answer that question. There are things about Toronto I like. But, you know, at this point in my life, I would be very curious to see if there were other places that I might also like. Toronto is stupid expensive, agreed. And I hate the cold, agreed. You're not wrong, sir. Not wrong about that. What do you mean safety? Well, different parts of the world are less safe. And I would say my life, I've had the privilege of living in one of the safest places possible. And I've had the privilege of being raised in one of the safest places possible. Courtly. This looks like Rosedale. Courtly Crescent and Courtly Boulevard. Zoda said hello to Pete's people. I said I'm mainly a VC person. Oh, he's so funny. Come to USA. Just wait till America gets their hands off. The ebb and flow of history. This is Oriole Park? Avenue Road in Hillhurst. Okay. So we are, if we face north here, is this like by Allenby? That's Allenby, right? Yes. Allenby Elementary. Okay, I know where we are. Avenue Road. Between Lawrence and Egg. There's Hillhurst. So where's Courtly? There. It's a very nice part of town. These houses are worth crazy fucking money. Can we get an address? Like it's actually not all that. Like it's not nice. It's nice, but it's not nothing all that to look at. This house is going to be $3 million. You know, 15 Courtly. I live north of Montreal and I never lock my doors. Canada's really safe. Toronto isn't much more safe than the rest of Canada. Yeah, I mean, I'm certainly not comparing Canada to other places in the world. Sorry for your spoon 404. I kind of have a very broad perspective on humanity. I don't really like discriminate between nations as being all that important or meaningful. Kind of unlike most people. Mac Frost. Morningside Heights again. Why are you giving us fucking Scarborough? Staines Road and Mac Frost Way. Where's Staines again? Hey, thank you, man. Thank you, Crazy Pilot. What's a good album to discover, Tool? I mean, I like, just listen to Opiate, listen to fucking, listen to Enema, listen to 10,000, what's it called? 10,000 Days. Even the new album's great too, man. Undertow, Opiate. Anima lateralis. Sustains road, hits steals. Okay. Like my friend from Scarborough likes to say, Scarborough is part of Toronto too. Sure it is. Sure it is. Whatever you guys got to tell yourselves. What a douchey thing to say. Sorry, Macfrost Way and Staines Road. And that's heading north. Okay, so Macfrost is... Didn't we just hit Steels? What the fuck? Is it right up here? Oh, there's Macfrost. Okay. And then I look at 624. 622, 624. Okay. Final question. This is Shepherd and Vic Park? Shepherd and Kennedy. Shepherd and Kennedy. Okay. Cool. Scarborough. Didn't we get like 4 out of 5 Scarborough gets? I mean, hating anybody for any reason is absolutely unacceptable. No hatred, please. Just easy enough to do if you try. Isn't that like a John Lennon line? Thank you very much for helping me. And wherever you find yourself in this big old world, I wish you the very best. What time is it? Time for guessing. Okay. So, no timer, time limit. Just regular round of time guesser. All right, we're going in. Oh, I think that's absolutely wrong, Joe. You can't say you hate a person. You absolutely cannot say you hate a person. If you say you hate a person, not only are you, I'm not going to say wrong, because maybe you actually do, but it's not an appropriate thing. It's not an acceptable thing to discuss publicly. Wait, what's time guesser? Okay, so here you go. Time guesser is you're put into both a location and a time. So you have to figure out where you are and when you are. Is this New York? Best Chinese food. A UFC fighter just got crucified in the media for saying he didn't hate Hitler. Oh, God. You can't hate anybody. If you hate someone, you lack empathy. It looks like New York. Do we think this is New York City? We like New York City. You think it's 9/11? But why would... Looks like a bomb went off. I don't know that this is 9/11, guys. Can we get the street sign? Like, because this guy's not really, like, protecting himself at all, right? Yeah. You think it was a big fire? Also, can we get anything maybe from the fashion? Like, we only see this one dude, and is he, like, filming it on his phone? Yeah, I don't even think it'd be 9/11, because, look, you wouldn't be filming shit with your phone, right? That's too early for that. Boston Marathon bombing. Okay. So you think it is Boston, what, 6 years ago? Hey, thanks, Beck. We got the Becky raid. Thank you so much. Becky finished her stream. Boston Marathon bombing. Okay. Do you guys happen to know where in Boston that might have taken place? April 2013. What part of Boston? You think this is older than 2013? What makes you say? Doesn't look like Boston. No, it looks more like New York to me too, but I can be talked out of it. I think it's New York City too. Boylston near Copley Square. Does this look like that? Any Bostonians? Hey, thank you, Stephen. Thank you for the 5 months. What are you thinking? So my gut says New York. You live in Boston. Does this look like Boston? It says Jackson on the uniforms. Jackson, Mississippi? No, that's their names. It also says Massa on this guy's butt. That's his name. This looks like NYC to me. I'm actually quite confident that it's NYC. You think it's Boston? No, it doesn't look like it. Okay. This is NYC. Let's pick a year. Yeah, this one is not doing it for me. So I don't think it'd be 9/11 just because 9/11 was this looks like a bombing or a fire in a store, right? As opposed to the massive, massive fucking destruction. I don't think those are dead people. I think those are mannequins. Near Chinatown. That's why I'm picking kind of near Chinatown. And as far as the year goes, let's go 10 years ago. Do we like 10 years ago? Yeah? All right, we're picking it. It was 2006. Okay, it was earlier, but it was very close. Location-wise, we were very close. We were still 9 years off. How you doing, Copen? Welcome in. Okay. Next round is we got Barack Obama, and he's in Saudi Arabia. So this is Riyadh. What year? What years were the Obama? Okay, can we tell by the color of Obama's hair? Because he went progressively grayer. Did he not? Over the course of the presidency. This is in Obama's first term, right? He doesn't look quite so gaunt yet. You can tell I've seen too much Obama. Gotta be 2009. You think it's the end of the first, start of the second? Okay, I'm with you. So 2012 in Riyadh? Yes? 2012 in Riyadh? Anyone disagree now? Or forever hold your peace? 2010? Okay. 2015, we got a disagreement. We got a bunch of disagreements. I'm going to go with 2011. Whoopah! Oh! We were close. And we were 5 years off. It was late in the Obama presidency. This looks like, okay, English. USA. Keep out flies. What? Machine tools. It's a parade. American Elevator Electric Company. I don't think it's England. I think it's USA. And it's USA before cars. What city? Also New York? Think it's the Midwest? Why? I see that, yeah, on the ground, yeah. Absolutely. So the year we're going to get, maybe not, because you have to actually be really close, but the years are, okay. I'm going to go as early as possible. I'm going to go 1900 because you can't go 1890. You can, it's not before, please guess away, Ripper. This is all cooperative. How does it say 1932 in the corner? Where? It might be because it's a parade. 1932, where? What corner? In Chicago? Which corner? Am I missing something? Down there. Oh, the photo. Oh, interesting. Does it give us the year? I don't think it's cheating. Fuck that. If it's written, it's written. Does that say 1932? And there's just no cars on the road because it's a parade. Okay. Okay, I can dig this. I think it says 22. I think so too. That's how they do twos. Okay. 1922 in Chicago? That tricked us up. New York? Chicago? What do we get from the architecture? It's flat. I'm going to pick New York again. Unless you guys can talk me out of it. New Orleans. Does New Orleans look like this? Philly? I just don't know. Yeah, I just don't know, guys. You don't like NA or NY? Okay. Floyd says Chicago. All right, folks. Chicago, Illinois. Brooklyn. We got Philly. Everyone's disagreeing. I can't satisfy everybody. I don't like Chicago though. No, I don't think it's Cali. I'll try Philadelphia. Let's see if we get it. Do they have tram lines in Philadelphia? Lots of people are voting Chicago. Okay. All right, you can talk me out of it. Lots of people are voting Chicago. Did Chicago have... How you doing, Carlos? I finally get to see you live. Been following your content for a year. KP2 was a blast. Let's go. Okay, Philly. Fine. We'll try Philly. We've been humming and hawing, folks. Humming and hawing. Let's go. Fishtown. Where's actual downtown Philly? Downtown Philly called Fishtown? Where's the old part of the city? Probably here, right? Old city. Go figure. Whoppa. It was New Orleans! Who said New Orleans? Who said New Orleans? Good job. Good fucking job. I want to give the shout out to the... I know, someone did say it. It was Copen. Copen said it. Okay. And it was it was not 1922, by the way. That was Mardi Gras in 1903. Okay, this is the new flag of Libya. Benghazi. Oh, wait. Well, I mean, we have the exact... Is that David? That's the Prime Minister of the United Kingdom, David Cameron. And it has the exact date in Libya. Benghazi. That was a gimme. You've been fooled by days before. Not this time. Final question. Now that's New Orleans. City segue, NOLA. Okay, so we're in New Orleans again, but we are absolutely in a different period of time. French Quarter. Mask World. Well, if it's Mask World, it has to be post-COVID. Yeah. I'm going to go 2021, New Orleans. Royal Street near Canal. Where's Canal? Canal? Is that the canal? Something like that? Do you think that's like party mask? Yeah, party masks. Lol. Hey, not fucking bad. It was 2017, and we were very close in terms of location. Let's go, folks. Let's go. 39,000! 53 points. How you doing, Ace? Thank you for helping me. Wherever you find yourself in this big old world, I wish you the very best.